hope you guys are all doing well. It's a great day today. I'm so excited to be doing this video with you all. First of all, before I go further, I want you guys to please subscribe if you're just coming to my channel for the first time. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you for all your comments and likes. Please share my videos to your friends, families, well-wishers, enemies, and everyone, basically. Anyway, just want to actually share with you today about the journey of my pregnancy and what I enjoy about it and things that I don't really like about it, and just to give a general advice, basically to people that never have kids before, or they're planning to have kids in future, or they're just getting married or just enter into new families, just general advice. Anyways, basically I had kids very young, at a very young age. Literally after secondary school, I met my husband, and we just wanted to have kids. We're so much in love, and we couldn't literally stay away from each other. We couldn't even eating, we're eating together in the same plate, and we couldn't, one would not sleep without another, if you get what I mean. Anyways, and so we decided to have our first baby. We wanted to have kids first, and before I move further into my education life and life generally, we would literally want our children to grow as we were growing, and so basically I got pregnant. I never get any morning sickness. The way people were saying, no, you get sick, you get blah, blah, I didn't even know I was pregnant. I only missed my period, and I was like, it's been 2 months. I haven't seen my period. Where are you? It's gone or somewhere. I don't know. My period was gone AY, and I didn't know. I didn't even notice, And one day I just came to realization that epidural, wait a second, I haven't seen my period for God knows when. So, and I bought the kids checkup, and the kids for pregnancy check, and then I checked, and pregnancy is there. We're excited anyway. We're excited because it's something that we wanted. So, and I went to the hospital, the first beginning of hospital. Oh my gosh, the waiting line, the waiting. In Ireland, the waiting goes for hours and hours. You literally stay for 3 to 4, minimum of 3 hours on a waiting list just to get your information. It's annoying. I was frustrated, I was really frustrated. Why? Just take my information and keep your file there. I apparently they have to literally go through all these long processes. Annoying. It was annoying. So they literally took my, my name, my address, my mother's information, my father's information, my family, my entire being, life, things I don't even know they were asking. I was like, what is that name called? I've never heard it before, So it was just weird anyway. Me being that was my first time, and I didn't know they were gonna take that much information, but they did anyway. So after they took that information, you have to wait for blood test. That's where after they take this information, you go sit down. They call you again, you go sit down, and then they call you again, you go sit down. It was annoying, Anyway, after maybe 3-4 hours in the queue in different departments and all that, you literally they eventually finish, and then you get to go home, and then your results will not come back maybe after a couple of years. Anyway, literally, I'm sorry. Anyway, your results come back maybe after a couple of weeks, and they literally tell you this, that, and they start giving you another appointment and appointments and appointments. You literally, probably you keep on going after 2 months for ultrasound, checking the baby, if the baby is okay, if you're okay, and all that kind of thing. And but I just literally dread the queue and the waiting list. It's endless. And that's one thing I didn't like about it. But when it comes to first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, I don't know, it was okay for me. I didn't have any problem. I never had any problem with pregnancy. I think the only little tiny bit problem that I had was I had there was a time that I had bladder infection, and I don't know, maybe like through using all these different toilets, you know, public toilets and stuff, you know. So but I got medication for it and it was gone. Like not necessarily that I had pain, but because I was going through medical checkup, and you know, they found out that problem and then it was solved. And that's one thing that checkup is good for. It's very important that you go for checkup, because you know, they can be able to notice any problem that you might have early, and they will be able to sort it out for you before it get bigger or before it get worse. So it's very important to actually go through checkups. You know, that was the only little problem. I didn't have any morning sickness. I didn't have any particular cravings. I didn't have any of that. I never vomited in pregnancy. I never got sick, literally, you know. I remember one time I ate KFC chicken, and I think maybe it was too oily, or I don't know, maybe something got to me that day and I vomited, you know. That was the only time that I ever said I had any issue with vomiting or pregnancy. But other than that, like, it was smooth and straightforward, you know, that kind of thing. I was doing my normal thing that I would usually do. I was going partying, I was going clubbing, you know. And I wouldn't really recommend anyone going clubbing, to be honest. When you're pregnant, try and look after yourself. And after the baby, thank God nothing happened. I wasn't drinking or anything. I'm not a kind of person who drinks anyway, so I would usually have my normal, you know, bottle of Coke, and you know, that's it. Like, dance and hang around with my friends, you know. That was it. Like, you know, my pregnancy life was actually pretty straightforward and was okay, you know. And after 9 months, I would say, after 9 months, and what's called, no, actually, I had a baby 38 weeks. Okay, it wasn't for 40 weeks. I had a baby 38 weeks. My baby wanted to come 2 weeks early, which is a good news for me, because I don't really want the baby to stay longer than ever, or not even come quick come, you know. I was literally going everywhere. I was, you know, like, my energy still stayed the same, so nothing was happening to me. Like, I didn't feel anything, literally, and I was happy, you know, expecting my little baby coming up and all that kind of thing. Like, you know, was exciting. So yeah, that was it, like, you know. And then after the 38 weeks, this baby wanted to come. I was so excited. So my mom, you know, came to the hospital, and there the pain, I think the pain went on for like between 5 to 7 hours, you know. Here I was having contractions, and one of my friend, you know, my husband friend, took me to the hospital, because we weren't driving at the time, and you know, drove us to the hospital. And so they did all the checkup. It was so annoying that they have to be saying, it wasn't this centimeter long, you have to wait for another centimeter to get, you have to be waiting. Are you, like, the dilation wasn't this, that, you know. It was just annoying. They kept on going on and on about it. And you know, I was feeling this pain, like, this baby is coming. They'll be like, no, yeah, this 2 centimeter is gonna go, you know. It was annoying, you know. So literally have to keep on going for walk, and I was like in pain, like my leg is like wobbly, like a jelly, like a jellyfish. I was in pain, and they're telling me this baby is not ready to come. I have to literally go for walk. I have to be walking down the corridor in the hospital, and I have to be taking ice, because the baby was literally sleeping. This baby wants to come. You gave me the contraction was coming, and how come you don't want to come again? You're sleeping. It was so painful. Anyway, it was really painful. And you know, literally my mom was with me, and thank God she was with me, to be honest. She was praying with me. She was praying, and she was encouraging me to get up, not to sit down. I'll be like, Mommy, I want to sit down. Mommy, I was like, Mommy, please let me sit down. Let me sit. I want to lie down on the floor. I want to lie down on the floor. That's how I was. The pain was horrible, and I was like, I literally want to lie down on the floor in the corridor, like, and I couldn't because they wouldn't let me. So they literally want me to keep walking around and keep eating ice so that this baby will come. So that's how I was doing for like 30 to 40 minutes. My mom was literally praying for me, and while the pain was going on, and I was like, walking around holding my waist, because my waist felt like it's gonna drop, like the pain, oh my goodness, like I don't know. So it was just painful, and contraction was going on. They want me to keep walking, and and taking ice. I was cold, but I can't stop taking the ice, and I think after like 1.5 hours, I was so much in pain, so I asked for something that could help me, and they gave me epidural. So epidural is an injection that goes through your back, and I heard some people are saying that it caused them back pain and all that kind of thing. But literally, I don't know, maybe because I'm active or because I'm always exercising or whatever, but I never had back pain, from having epidural. Epidural would numb your legs so that, you won't be able to feel the contraction pain in your legs. And I think it kind of like stimulates the pain as well. It reduces the pain. So as well. So anyway, so epidural helped at the time, and the pain was reduced. Not like it's gone, but it was reduced. And yeah, after a couple of hours there, my baby I gave birth to my bouncy baby boy, and my that baby is 14 now. To be honest, after you give birth to your baby, you will not remember the pain anymore. You will just be looking at your little beautiful baby at the corner. So after you give birth, like, you won't really remember the pain. You will just be looking at your baby, and the feeling is amazing. That's one thing that I love about giving birth. At the end of it all, joy comes in the morning. After all the night pain. After all the pain in the night, joy comes in the morning, guys. That's one good thing about it. So I really love the experience anyway, and I feel like the joy that comes after it, and the joy of carrying your baby around, and family and friends coming to visit you, buying gifts and stuff, giving you baby presents and stuff. I believe that's why some people just, after 9 months, they are having another baby again. Before you know it, they're having another baby again. So it's just lovely. But one little advice I would like to say to you guys is that, like, to be honest, I had a supportive husband that helped me. Okay, literally, he will wake up in the night, and I will look after the baby during the day. And when I started college, he will look after the baby during the day as well. And when I come back from college, he will go to bed and rest and all that kind of thing. So my husband really loved kids. He's someone that loved kids, and he was helping during the nights. Some nights I don't literally have to wake up. He just, because I was doing both, I was giving breast to the baby and also normal milk, so I was doing both. So that make it easier for him to be able to help, because I don't have to wake up. I just make the milk, put in the fridge, and he warm it up, and then he give the baby. And sometimes, most of the time anyway, you make the baby food fresh, and I just prepare everything, make hot water in the flask and put it in the room, measure the quantity in there's this food container that you can actually measure and put in the 4 different places, and then you just roll it up and put in the bottle, put water and mix it, cool it down and give the baby. That was what we were doing, and it was changing nappy as well with me. So life was easier. So when I wake up during the day, I won't be tired, you see, and life was okay. So little advice I want to give you guys is that both partners need to help each other to, you know, actually look after the babies, because, you know, it's not easy for one person to actually do the job. You know, both partner have to do the job. You know, male and female, both of you gave birth to the baby, so look after your kids together, like help each other, you know, make life easier, you know. So sometimes maybe it's your turn or it's your turn, or someone, sometimes, you know, even if it's you have more strength to wake up, just wake up and help out, you know, as a man, you know, help out. And women as well, you know, it's natural for us as women to, you know, get up and actually look after the baby. So, and I know I have a couple of friends who cannot, you know, who feel like maybe their husband is not going to do a perfect job, so they just step in all the time. I literally want to tell you guys that if you keep on doing that, you wear yourself out. You will not have enough time to, you know, look good. You will not have enough time to dress up and look good for yourself, and, you know, take any help you can get. Take any help you can get. Don't look at it like, oh, it's my baby, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, relax, you know, let people help you. Let people help you. Let your husband help you, your partner, your mother, father, aunties, you know, let people help you. Don't do all by yourself, you know. So yeah, that's just a little advice I want to give you. And, you know, this journey of my pregnancy life continues next week, so please watch out for my videos. And you know, don't forget to subscribe also, and press the bell button beside the subscription, so that you will not, you know, miss any of my future videos, because I will continue talking about my you know, I have 4 children now at this stage, so I'll be giving you more, like, I will be giving you more information about different stages that I had with my other children as well, other children pregnancy, and the life in having babies and stuff like that, you know, in the life that I had with giving birth to them. And you know, like, children are different in their own right, like, you know, you experience different situation with pregnancy. So I will be talking to you more about my other pregnancies that I had. And then hope you like it, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and as I said earlier, share to your friends, family, enemies, and well wishers. Love you all, and have a blessed day. Bye.